15 dark secrets of airports that airlines don't want you to know. And the bonus at the end will leave you speechless. Airports are spying on you. Literally. Behind all those glass walls and glowing terminals lies a hidden universe. The public hardly even gets to see a universe of manipulation, monitoring, and secrets airlines do not wish for you ever to ask questions about. This is not just about fancy coffee and moving sidewalks. This is about control, psychology, and quietly collecting data on passengers like you. We're getting ready to lift the veil on 15 airport secrets airlines do not want you to know. And trust me, the bonus I'm revealing at the end is something you'll be wishing you knew for your next flight. Secret number 1. The surveillance seat trap. You're running through the terminal, phone battery nearly dead, when you finally see a vacant seat by security with a charging station. This sounds like a winner, doesn't it? Think twice. Some airport waiting lounges aren't there for your convenience. They're strategically placed where they can be monitored. Secret cameras, hidden microphones, all quietly collecting information as you sit mindlessly browsing your feed. You think you're charging your phone, but you might be charging someone's surveillance file. So, if you're about to complain about delayed baggage or lost flights, don't do it through TSA. Big Brother might be listening. Secret number 2. Why the carpet slows you down. Did you ever notice how you slow down when you get on that soft, plush airport carpet? That's not because you're lugging too much carry-on. That's by design. Airports use a psychological ploy known as cognitive friction. The transition from hard floors to soft carpet silently tells your brain to relax, slow down, and move in a more managed way. Slow-moving passengers are easier to handle, easier to screen, and less likely to turn into issues. It's not about comfort. It's about control. The next time you shuffle across that upscale carpeted hallway, keep in mind, you're not merely walking, you're being controlled. Secret number 3, the dirt on water fountains. You've made it past security. You're hot, thirsty, and your water bottle is empty. You see a water fountain and think, finally, something free. Think twice. That fountain can be cleaner than a gas station restroom. Studies show airport water fountains are often left to rot for weeks on end. Mold, bacteria, biofilm, take your pick. And don't even ask how many travelers press that button every day. Yes, shelling out outrageous money for bottled water is a scam. At least you're not bluffing with your immune system, though. Your future self will thank you when you get there healthy. Secret number 4. They already know who you are. Act like you're just another faceless traveler in the crowd? Think again. Airport authorities are often pre-briefed on certain passengers, VIPs, frequent flyers, and passengers flagged for past episodes. If you ever blew your stack at baggage claim, don't be surprised if security already has your number under surveillance the next time. Flight attendants and gate staff aren't smiling at you. They're watching, judging, taking it down. It's not personal, it's policy. But maybe save your breakdown for post-flight. Secret number 5. Your bag goes on an alone journey. While you are checking your bag, you probably think that it just gets loaded on the plane with all the other bags. But even before it reaches the conveyor belt, your bag goes through a high-tech scanning. It passes through explosive detection machines that are extremely powerful. These machines don't only scan the outside of your bag, they also check inside using advanced imaging, chemical sniffers, and shape recognition. All this happens quickly and before your bag even gets loaded. Don't worry, they're not judging your souvenirs. They just want to make sure you're not carrying anything dangerous. Secret number 6. The overbooking hustle. By the time you reach the gate, the aircraft can be full and overhead storage bins filled. And if you find you don't have a seat, this is the result of overbooking airlines. Airlines book more people than there are seats because their figures predict that some passengers won't turn up. But if they all do, they bump some. Your confirmed seat now is a polite gesture of goodwill. It's legal, scheduled, and designed to make as much money as possible off of every flight. Secret number 7. What if someone dies on board? While it's not something that's typically brought up, sometimes people do die on airplanes. But airlines don't tell passengers this. Instead, the airlines send coded phrases like Jim Wilson or Operation Sunrise. These words look normal to passengers, but signal grave problems to crew members. The goal is to stay calm and not freak out the passengers as the crew works through the emergency undercover. Secret number 8. Airport ATMs are money traps. There's an airport machine that is an ATM that looks handy if you're in a rush for money. But be careful. Airport cash machines tend to charge outrageous fees, lousy exchange rates, and confusing fine print. You could stand to lose 10% or more on a single withdrawal. Using a foreign card, it will be even worse. Prevent that by withdrawing money before you go and entering the airport, or pay with a credit card when you're already there. That last-minute ATM withdrawal could set you back more than you would have imagined. Secret number 9. Your tray table is dirtier than a bathroom. You board the plane, and the tray table is clean, and the seatbelt works fine, so you're good. But planes are basically flying petri dishes. There are hundreds of people breathing, sneezing, and touching all surfaces. Between flights, most airplanes get a light wipe, not a deep cleaning. Studies have shown that your tray table may be dirtier than a public restroom stall. To protect yourself, bring sanitizing wipes along and clean your tray table, seatbelt, and armrests first before you settle in. What you can't see could be leaving with you. The more you investigate, the creepier it gets. Here's what else they're not saying to you. Secret number 10. Why that sandwich costs $14? You're hungry. Your flight is delayed. The only food in sight? A sad sandwich priced at $14. Welcome to the world of airport markups. Everything from bottled water to magazines to candy is priced like it's made of gold. Even those cheesy souvenir shirts cost more than a week's groceries. Why? Because once you're past security, you're trapped. They know you're tired, hungry, and desperate. So they charge accordingly. Next time you're tempted by a $6 granola bar, remember you're not just paying for food, you're paying for the privilege of being stuck in an airport. Pack a snack your wallet will thank you. Secret number 11. Where lost luggage really goes. Ever wonder what happens to bags that never get claimed? They're not just stored in a dusty rear storage closet forever. Ultimately, unclaimed bags are auctioned off. Airport auctions actually exist. No one opens and inspects the bags first. It's a giant mystery box. You could win designer clothing, broken flip-flops, or even a taxidermied iguana. So if your luggage goes missing long enough, it might as well end up being somebody else's surprise booty. Secret number 12. How to get lounge access, even if you're not rich. You've seen those whisper, quiet airport lounges with plush seating, free snacks, and peaceful environments and thought, must be nice. It's not, however. Here's the secret. You don't need to be a millionaire or a frequent flyer insider. Many lounges offer day passes for a small price. Some credit cards, even those with no fee, provide free access. You just have to know where. Instead of standing by a packed gate sipping an expensive $5 cup of coffee and having nowhere to charge your phone, you might be sipping on free cappuccinos in a reclined seat. Before your next layover, check out what your airline app or credit card perks can provide. You can utilize the tranquility before you leave. Secret number 13. How airlines trick you with early arrivals. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived early. What's not to like? Not much. Flight times are sometimes manipulated by tacking on minutes or even hours to the itinerary. That way, even if your flight is late, it looks as though it has arrived on time or even ahead of schedule. It's all about performance statistics. It's good, you're good, and no one complains. So the next time you are celebrating an early arrival, remember you were probably not early, they just told you that way so you would not know the delay. Secret number 14. Your pilot may be sleeping on purpose. You're cruising at 35,000 feet. All seems calm in the cockpit. But the trick is, your pilot might actually be sleeping. It's not a disaster, it's procedure on a long-distance flight. Pilots take turns sleeping in hidden compartments or reclining seats, while the co-pilot or autopilot holds steady flight. It's controlled closely and wholly legal. Well-rested pilots mean safe flights. Do you prefer your captain to sleep now or nod off during landing? Worry not. If the pilot is sleeping, it's because he is doing so in the right manner. Secret number 15. The strange world of ghost flights. Ever gaze outside and see a plane leaving with scarcely a soul on board? That's a ghost flight. Carriers fly empty planes to preserve their airport slot times. Carriers must use their assigned takeoff and landing slots or risk losing them to another carrier. Instead of axing flights, they occasionally fly empty jets simply to keep these precious slots. It costs a lot and is wasteful, but it's worth it to airlines in the long run. So if you ever feel like being the sole passenger at the gate, then you might be getting on an airplane headed to nowhere on purpose. Bonus tip: skip the first bathroom after you land. You've arrived. The seatbelt sign goes out. Everyone rushes to the nearest bathroom, which is usually the busiest, dirtiest, and most stressful in the entire airport. There's a line out the door, paper towels everywhere, and no peace in sight. A smarter move is to keep walking a little further into the terminal. You'll find quieter, cleaner, emptier bathrooms that are actually stocked. It's a simple switch, but makes post-flight chaos much more bearable. Cut through the stampede, your bladder will hold out for 60 seconds longer. Your pride will thank you. If you enjoyed these airport secrets as much as we do, be sure to like and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes information and surprising facts. Don't miss an update by ringing the notification bell. Have a secret or personal experience? Share it in the comments. I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. You won't want to miss what comes next. Safe travels.